Let's look at the other two forms of the present tense. As we have already discussed present simple and present continuous, let's come down to present perfect. What is it that we mean by present perfect is what I'm going to explain to you today. If we create a timeline here like this and then look at where we are, if I am here at point C, right, and I want to create a simple present tense, it will be about something that happens over a period of time, alright. Then comes continuous. Now when I want to create a continuous sentence, there is the action that I'm talking about started somewhere in the past. I'm here. It started before that, but it is continuing. And I don't know till when it will continue. So becomes continuous. Now the third one that we're going to look at today is present perfect. Now present perfect describes that moment which is just gone by. That means whatever action that I'm going to talk about has just finished. How? He has submitted his project. I think we all know about deadlines. So he has submitted his project. Has. He is a singular subject. Submitted. Now suddenly I see that this is a past participle. Why? We are talking about present tense. How are we putting a third form here? Now the work or the action that I'm talking about has already been fulfilled. The action, the project has been submitted. The work has been done. So I'm going to talk about it in the past form. How? He has. Now has is something which will tell us that we're still talking about the present, but the work that we are talking about is over now. So he has submitted. What happens in perfect is we use has or have according to the subject that we have of the sentence with the third form of the verb. So here submitted is the third form of the verb to suggest that the work that we are talking about or the action that we are talking about is over. After that, I come to perfect continuous. Now when I'm talking about the work which is already over, how can I talk about it as still being continuous? Let's look at it. Now at times, it's not that easy to say that okay, the work started at a point A and it ended at a point B, and so I put a perfect tense here. Now at times, you have to talk about something that you have been doing for the past 10 years. Where do you place it? This is exactly where we place it. That is perfect continuous. Now look at it carefully. I have been working here since 2009. Now look at it. I have. Now have, we know that because the subject is plural, we need to put have here. Where does been come from? Now been here is going to tell us the continuity. Here we are talking about present perfect continuous. That means something that has been working, that has been carrying on, but in a very continuous form. That means here I'm going to use has or have according to the subject, and there has to be a been definitely with first form of the verb. Now why am I putting first form of the verb here as I've already put third form here? I'm still talking about the continuous element in the sentence. So first form of the verb and ing, and remember you'll never be able to put ing with any other form but the first one. So here we're going to use first form of the verb and ing to show that it is still continuous. So when you now look at the sentence, it says I have been working here since 2009. Now there's another new word that we are using here, which is since. Now since also talks about time. Now we will look at these two, since and for, these two words which project or put across time clearly to the listener or the reader in the next class. So keep working on your tenses right from simple to perfect continuous, and come back if something is still to be clarified. Thank you.